Alright, welcome back to another episode of Party Pat React. Today's video is a Peter Hollens song. I know I have not done one of his in a long time. Though this is kind of old, it's 6 years old, but it's Danny Boy by Peter Hollens, and I know Peter Hollens does a cappella music, which is why I chose it. A lot of the ones I chose were not a cappella, unfortunately, though they sounded amazing, but I can't use them because my channel's a cappella and not instrumental. Or with instruments, not instrumental. Instrumental is no voices, only instruments. We're a cappella where it's only voices and no instruments. So unfortunately, in my search for finding other groups, couldn't find that many that didn't have an instrument for Danny Boy itself. So here we have Danny Boy by Peter Hollens. So before we get into it, grab a drink, grab a snack, come back, sit down, relax, and put on your headphones to listen to a cappella music. So, let's get right into this and listen to Danny Boy, sung by Peter Hollens.
Oh, Danny
And it starts right away.
Boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside.
He always has such a nice voice.
The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must bide.
That's nice. That's really nice.
But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine.
That was clean.
Oh, Danny Boy, I love you so. But when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I will maybe, I pray you'll find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I will kill those soft you tread above.
He's really good at making his harmonies.
And on my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will come and tell me that you love me.
I have goosebumps.
And I will sleep in peace until you come to me. I will sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh.
That was great. I remember doing his songs when I was first starting these, and I listened to him for the first time. I don't remember what that song was, but I remember he caught my attention with Ease, and I did a lot of his songs, and then obviously I stopped for a while. And I haven't done this song. This is the first song I've done for season 2 from him, and I'm very happy. I think a lot of us can admit that he is great with his harmonies. He does a fantastic job of making the keys work and adding just the right amount of voices. And if it sounded a little strange, kind of, where there was it sounded like there were a lot of people singing. It's just him. That's it. He just keeps layering the tracks. And the more and more tracks you have, the more voices you put on top of each other, the more it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 people are singing with you. Which is honestly a really cool thing to do when you're a solo artist. Though he does do collaborations with other artists and groups. When you're alone doing solo artists and you need backup singers, you are your backup singers. So it's cool to see and hear the layers that get put into it. Because like we listen to you go, wow, that's a great song. But from the musical standpoint, that perspective, like I can see the tracks and it's like, I'm just gonna say a number. There's like 12 tracks that are just background of singing when he gets into the refrain of Danny Boy. And then he goes back to just the background sounds of making the music with his voice. And then goes right back into all 12 tracks singing on top of each other again. Which is why it sounds like there's a crowd. Which is such a cool thing to think about and to do. And especially because you can all be singing the same note on every single track. But you adjust your tone a little bit. So one might sing an A sharp. I don't know if anybody watching this really knows music too well, but if you do, you will understand what I'm saying. But basically, to make this simple for everybody, you can sing one note, and depending on where you're singing that from, so you can be singing it from your head, you can sing it from the back of your throat, you can sing it from the front of your mouth, you can sing it from the middle of your throat, you can sing it from your chest. They could all be the exact same note, but they're all going to sound completely different because you're singing from different sections, which is so cool to do. And to have full control over that is really tough. You can say you have control and say, yeah, I can do that, but to do it well and effortlessly to where it sounds perfect, that's a completely different level. Like, yeah, I can sing from my chest, throat, mouth, head. I can do all of that. Is it effortless? Not all the time. So, even I struggle with that at times. It's tough to train yourself to be able to use that much of your body. Because it's different. You want to come from your vocal cords out of your mouth. But sometimes, to get that sound you need to get from your vocal cords and sing out of your chest. And you'll feel it. Your chest will vibrate more than your throat will. It's so cool. But this is the end of the episode, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's another Irish song in the books for March. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video.